long driving day. Got the trailer loaded. It's a G trailer. I'll show it to you. You know what I feel about the G trailers, the flatbeds. I don't even need to rehash that crap. Well, I take back what I said about that place sucking up there. Last time I was there was terrible. This time it was great. The yellow line that you're supposed to follow into the building, it was non-existent, buried in snow. But they had moved all the glass racks and stuff out of the way, and I threw it right in there. And he's like, nudge it way over to the left, if you will. I'm like, all right. I got like 4 inches off my mirror to the I-beams. He's like, hey, can you move to the right? I said, well, you told me nudge it way to the left. Real nice guy. He's like, yeah, but move it over about 2 feet. No problem. And they got it off real fast. I got out of there. My delivery was at 10. I did roll in there at 8. I walked in. The gal says, is there anybody else out there? I said, no, just me. She's like, okay. She's like, gets on, hey, Rich to shipping and receiving. And he came in and he's like, yeah, let me move a few things. And he said, go ahead and line up at the door. I said, brother, I'm lined up right now. And he said, okay, let me move a few things, 15 minutes, and we'll have you in here. And yeah, I was out of there by my scheduled unload time. So sometimes that early works, sometimes that early doesn't work. Sometimes there's places it's 0. Don't even get there early because it ain't gonna happen. And it could be just from lack of places to put glass or whatever. I did not get that trailer fixed. I went by Portage. They could not get me in. So I went ahead and took it to DeWitt, dropped it in there with the Maverick trailers, and I put a breakdown in. Not only were those 2 rear lights out in the back corner, I lost the left front marker light, and the right side of the trailer was real dim like a bad ground. So it's got some serious wiring issues with it. And a lot of these older trailers, they just do. They just do. I'm in Crawfordsville, Indiana, Tuesday at 4:30. 6:30. I'm out of hours. Well, I had about an hour and change left, which would have put me somewhere right in the Indianapolis Metroplex. And that ain't a good place to run out of hours if you want to park. Beautiful sky. Been like all day, perfectly clear, except for the dirty things on my windshield. 2,000 miles so far. When I deliver this load, if I make this load tomorrow, which is going to be a shot, it's because it's 5:28. I've done 681, but that was out, like rolling out through Kansas, rolling up to Minnesota. I'm out in the plains. I'm just rolling. There ain't nothing in my way but air. This is going to be Indianapolis, Dayton, and then I'm going to have to take 77 or 35 out of Dayton down, and I'm going to have to hit 77. When you hit West Virginia on 35, it goes from a 4-lane to a 2-lane, 55 mile an hour, and it's not safe. Don't be doing 60 down through there. It's tight. There's no edges. You get off. You can make some phone calls, get a wrecker, and everything to pick up the glass. It's an area you just mind your P's and Q's there, and they're working on a bypass. And every time I get through there, they're making progress on it. It's not easy. It's real mountainous there once you get right down near the Ohio River, so they're cutting a lot of stuff out. But man, when I get that bypass done, it's going to be so great. But I'm going to take 77 down. Galax, Virginia is where I'm going. You can look at that on the map if you want. Probably hear banjos when I get down there. But I'm getting ready to get a shower. I'll show you this G trailer. That's really about all that's gone on. I got in there. My load was not ready. I did my 30-minute break. I got some of the best chicken in the world. Every time I go to DeWitt, I get their chicken. If I'm not hungry, I will get their chicken. I will throw it in the refrigerator. Load wasn't ready. Drove around looking for it because I had the paperwork. And they had processed the paperwork before they processed the load. But not by much. Not by much. I walked up to the building. They were opening the door. I said, I'm looking for this trailer. He said, we're pulling it out right now. I'm like, hey, can you put it on the street? because you got a choice there. You can pull. It's a two-lane road, and they'll park full trailers on it a lot of times, or you can put it in where all the empty trailers are, which is a mud pit. I said, put that on the street for me, please. He's like, I'll do that. So then I got to tightening, and they suck. You can't get them tight. Not these glass racks on there. You can try, and I put rope, and I put bungees, but I'll show that to you. Truck's done great. It really has. I did this load with 7.6 mile per gallon, and I'm not light. I'm let's see, I wrote it down here, 70. I'm not heavy. Ooh, look at that. Totally burned up. 76,320. I can go to 81,000. There is a totally trashed, burnt up 389 peak on a trailer. Wow, that is sad looking. But it's been a good day of driving. It's been a good day. Even with having to secure this G trailer, thank God we don't have a lot of them. We don't get them much. The customer specifically requested a 48-foot flatbed. Customer's always right, you know. So that's what we got on here. I'm going from Guardian Glass to Guardian Glass, doing a plant transfer, and I'll get it off Wednesday morning. If I don't make it tomorrow, I'll have a little bit of driving to do, maybe an hour, which I don't want to do because I'd rather get up and unload, and then I'll have a full clock to drive on, because I get 4 hours, as I've discussed in the driving clock. I can work 4 hours before it starts affecting my 11. Is that right? 3 hours. You got a 14 and 11. You do the math. I'm tired. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make it. There's 528 miles, I think, tomorrow. It's gonna be a sit in the seat, get your load checks done, get right back. You know, you're gonna do your load checks at rest stops, so you can get off and get right back on. You're gonna try to get your 30-minute break in. Same time you're going to do your lunch and your refueling. So you only got to get off one time. Get it all done, because it don't eat up a lot of time, but it can, to get off the interstate and get in here, get in the fuel island, wait, and do all that stuff, you know. And so you try to knock out all that stuff at one time and conserve your time. It's so much easier with the new clock than the old clock. Your 30-minute break now could be in any status. As long as it's off, it could be off, it could be sleep or berth. Because they're not concerned with you working, they're concerned with you sitting behind the wheel tired. So tomorrow will be a very, very, very long day. I didn't realize it until I ate this afternoon. I've not eaten in 36 hours. Can't tell, can you? But I wasn't hungry. I was just doing my thing, driving along, and yeah, wasn't hungry. It's not uncommon. I do that. I'll go 24 or something, you know, without eating. But the problem is, sometimes I just eat the wrong stuff. We'll talk to you. Filthy truck. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Mud everywhere. Got a G trailer. Flatbed. A-frames in the front. Well, that guy came loose. We'll have to snug him down. Glass A-frame and glass rack in the back with a drop tarp. Anybody knows me knows I hate flatbeds. I don't care what you do, you cannot get this tarp tight. I have put bungees on it, I have put rope on it, I have pulled, I have cinched, and it flops like crazy. But look at this. Look at this sky. There's the moon. Been in it all day. Been enjoying it all day. And in case you wonder why truckers have a bad reputation, how about you just walk out here and you throw your garbage out here on the ground? You know, just throw your trash out. Don't take your lazy ass up there to the garbage can. It's too far. It ain't like you got a busy day where you sit all day. But anyhow, that's where we're at. We're gonna go in here and get a shower. We're gonna shave our ugly face and crash out. We're gonna try to do a 3 a.m. rollout in the morning. 3:45, I think, somewhere I can roll. And it's gonna be a long one. It'll be a long day tomorrow.